last year, and just about a year ago at that ARCO station in Fullerton, I saw you there.
Yeah.
And spoke, and I signed the petition. My thought wasn't necessarily to jump in the race at that time, but when I looked at it, I was serving as mayor. The recall was going to happen last year. It was going to be completed. So I was positioned to be someone who could replace Newman in the replacement election. And since I'm a big defender of Prop 13, and that's really where they're going next, is after a split roll to try to dilute Prop 13.
Yeah, to raise taxes on the commercial property.
Then I said, okay, I'm in. Threw my hat in the ring for state senate, and now I've been campaigning for almost a year, and I'm glad that we're getting near the date now, and it's time to say out with Newman.
And how do you think it's going to go? I mean, you hear the internal polling says it could be close here if this is going to happen.
I don't have any real definitive details on that, but I know from working the district, and when you read off all the cities, I've gotten a lot more intimately familiar with everything on that map. There are people across the spectrum politically who are willing to try something different. Just like with Newman, they were willing to try something different. We hadn't normally had a Democrat representing this area. And now they've been burned, and they want to go back to something reliable. And there is no one in this race more reliable than me when it comes to defending against taxes and repealing taxes and lowering costs of government. I've been doing it for 2.5 decades.
So when you run a campaign like this, do you still do door-to-door campaigning, or is it giving speeches at lunch groups?
It's everything, and I love the door-to-door, but it's been difficult in this district, and a couple weeks ago I blew my knee out as well, so down the wire that slowed me down a little bit. But we do have many volunteers as well, and I believe in door hangers, getting door hangers out, getting away from that slug of mail that comes every day, all the mailers where people just kind of go to the round file like that. And I like people to actually take a look at what's there and at least contemplate the idea that they can elect someone different, someone who's going to take the role very differently than what they've seen in the past.
So it goes without saying you're not going to vote for a gas or car tax increase if you get that.
I've never voted for a tax increase in my time on the council, and I fought taxes, as I said, for 2.5 decades. I've had major successes in doing so, and that's what I'd like to do in Sacramento as well.
Well, since you're on the Fullerton City Council, let me take a moment to ask you about the homeless problem, because we certainly get a lot of listeners in your city emailing us, showing us photos, very concerned about this problem.
It is a big problem. I think you get what you tolerate at some level, and as a society, for some reason, we've gotten soft and we've decided that we can't stop this, we can't prevent this. But we prevent law-abiding citizens every day, all the time, from littering and camping and basically passing out drunk on the sidewalks or whatever else. Now, I want to separate out some of those with mental deficiencies who really do need some external help. But other than that, we need to put our foot down collectively and say we've had enough.
Yeah.
You know, California is being spoiled beyond recognition, and it's time to take it back.
All right, Jeff Whitaker,
Thank you for coming on.
Hoping for the best on election.
and you go to BruceWhitaker.com for more
Yep.
on your campaign. All right, Bruce Whitaker is another candidate. He's currently on the Fullerton City Council who would like to replace Josh Newman in the state senate.
That's right. You got to recall first and select your replacement.